What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. That's right. I'm outside again, guys. I mean, it's raining, but I'm still outside. I'm addicted. This outside life, man. You know that old boring blue screen I have behind me? I know you guys was getting tired of that. So I just want to come on my porch, enjoy the, I got the fresh air, trees behind me. Rain, go away. Come back another day. But for boxing and Speak Your Mind Sports Talk and Manny Pacquiao, for the love of sports, let's talk about it.
Yeah, the prison, yeah. Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip, want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit crazy, niggas want me to talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip, want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit crazy, niggas want me to talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it. Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it.
Alright, so look. Manny Pacquiao. Shock the world, guys. Shock the world. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, JB. Listen, we called it. See, this is what makes our channel so beautiful, guys. You guys get to collectively come down and drop these comments, put your facts in. We're going to call it straight. I bet you 90% of the times, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk going to make the right call, because we have a bunch of minds coming in on this. And as the competition grows, it's going to be some real serious thought put in to our stance. Because remember, guys, we got sports minds coming from everywhere, and you guys are a part of that. JB, shout out to JB. He is a sports mind. He is a real sports mind. This guy knows boxing. First off, he used to fight, so that tells you one thing. He used to be in the ring, so he has to know something about the science. But JB knows a lot about the science. But JB is like myself. He's a sports fanatic. We like boxing, basketball, football, golf, tennis, curling. JB and I was talking about curling. It's so funny how that silly sport is just so captivating. I'm not gonna lie, man. I sat there and watched that silly shit for about an hour and a half one day, and I was just captivated, But Von Miller of the NFL, Von Miller, he's huge in curling. He's actually a part of the USA's team, not on the team, but he does some stuff with them, to get them prepared and everything. Von Miller, who would believe that? One of the best football linebackers in football. Huge curling fan, huge. That sport is blowing up. So anyway, guys, we love all sports here, and there are some serious sports minds here competing as of now. I'm doing my best getting the football fanship up and the basketball fanship up. Hey, guys, soon here we're going to touch in the MMA, because we love fighting. Combat sports is our thing, so we will be in the MMA as well. But dig in on this, guys. Manny Pacquiao. It was a great performance. I did another video on the performance itself, so I'm not going to talk about that too much. But great performance by Manny Pacquiao. Awesome performance by Keith Thurman. You guys stop disrespecting Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman showed a ton of heart in there. How many guys get knocked down in the first round, and then basically, eventually you see them just topple and fold? And this is not somebody that got knocked down by a weak puncher. Keith Thurman got knocked down by Manny Pacquiao, which is proven time and time again to have pop in his punches, and he still went 12 rounds and made it a good, interesting fight. Guys, Manny didn't wash Keith Thurman at all. Yeah, we picked it right, and we said he was going to beat him, but just like Wasi and I picked it exactly right. How Manny was going to beat him, even down to the decision. Majority decision or split decision. That was the way Wasi and I went, and it ended up just that way. But with a split decision, guys, or even a majority decision, you have to understand this was no wash. That's why you had some people out there saying Keith Thurman is just going to run over Manny Pacquiao and all of that nonsense. That was crazy. That was crazy to think that Thurman would just run through Pacquiao. It was ridiculously crazy to even think that. And after the fight, the results are there. This was no wash by either side. Manny did knock him down earlier, But if you guys watch that fight closely, which I did, I have it 7-5, a 7-5 fight, which literally tells you if he didn't get that knockdown earlier, we may be singing a different song here. Because look, Manny's the most robbed boxer in boxing. So imagine he didn't get that knockdown in the first round, guys. Imagine that. Manny might not have gotten that decision. So let's put some respect on Keith Thurman's name. But the subject here is, what does Manny Pacquiao do after this spectacular win over a young gun? Okay, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Amir Khan, and of course the rematch with Thurman. Put those thinking caps on, guys. This is a good one. I'm gonna say it again. Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Amir Khan, or the rematch with Keith Thurman. See, I'm going to draw back a statement that I made. I said Keith Thurman done, he should just retire. He ain't going to be Spence. He ain't going to be Porter, which I still don't believe that. So he won't return to glory. These young guns coming up will probably beat Keith up too. And that's what I said, but I'm going to take that back, because I can't say that and then at the same time say that the reason Keith lost is because he only had one tune-up fight before he decided to fight a great like Manny Pacquiao. Big mistake. He should have had more than one tune-up fight. And this is what I was telling all of these people that thinking he was just going to go back to one-time Thurman miraculously. That's not even logical. That's not how the fight game works. I don't give a damn who you are. When you're off for 2 years, 2.5 years, you're going to lose a lot that it takes to compete at the top level in that ring. And one tune-up fight where you're looking bad against a Josecito Lopez is not enough. And for all of these people who thought that, automatically, you know, he was going to return to the one-time Thurman after that performance, after being off that long, that was just ridiculous to think that. It's just stupid to me. Like, this is Keith Thurman, and he wasn't one-time Thurman before the fight. That fight with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, before the injury, before the 2.5 year layoff, Thurman could have done better. He was not himself. So after 2.5 years layoff and a bad fight with Josecito Lopez, all of these Pacquiao haters are just thinking Thurman going to come in there and steamroll, run over, walk through, or wash Manny. That was just ridiculous. But anyway, it didn't happen, you know, because this is boxing, okay? This is boxing, not fairy tale land. But with that being said, put some respect on Keith Thurman's name, because he did a phenomenal job. Put some respect on Manny Pacquiao's name, because yes, he's 40, but he did a phenomenal job. He's not finished. And even Keith Thurman himself said Manny hits hard, he's quick, he's not close to being finished. Keith Thurman said this. So for all you guys that think Keith Thurman did a good job, he almost won, he almost close to the Keith Thurman form, but then respect Manny as well, because that same guy y'all talking about said Manny Pacquiao is not finished. So all you Manny haters, stop it. Manny's not finished, okay? Stop the nonsense. You don't compete at the top level and hold a belt and have the type of resume and career that Manny has had and then just get disrespected in the end. You guys need to stop disrespecting Manny Pacquiao. But what is he going to do next? Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Amir Khan, or a rematch with Keith Thurman? I think that Keith Thurman deserves a rematch. And I really would have to see how Keith looked leading up to this fight, because in the rematch, I can't easily say Manny wins. Not with the performance that I saw Keith Thurman put on. And I know that he's in the lieu of building back to what he used to be. If he had another fight before Manny, I think that fight would have actually went different. And if Manny did not drop him in the first round, it would have been really close. Manny probably could have still pulled it out, but hey, who knows, guys? If you get a split majority decision with the knockdown, what do you guys think? Without it, a draw or he loses, right? So a rematch, to me, is warranted, because we know that Keith needed a little more time. We know that Keith is 10 years younger. We know that Keith is not finished, like ill said the other day, and I take that back. He's not finished, you know. Keith has more in the tank. He has more to give. Keith has to work hard, continue to work hard, and you know, he has to work on some things too. Keith Thurman's balance is an issue. Transitioning his weight when he goes to pull away from punches is a big problem for Keith Thurman. This is why he got knocked down. It wasn't as much as the power of Manny, and this is why people don't, you know, if you look at Keith, the recovery was damn near immediate after getting up from the knockdown. As a matter of fact, he smiled while he was on the canvas because it wasn't as much as the power and the pain, you know, that discombobulated him or caused him dizzy to get the knockdown. It was balance. Keith, when he went to back out, he didn't transition his weight right on those feet, man, on his feet. The footwork was off. And then so Manny caught him with a gut shot first. And that caused him to hunch a little. And then Manny came up with, what did I say? Straight left. Pacquiao. You see? And so balance more caused him to go down. Keith laughed. He got up. He told the ref, I'm good, I'm good. And he went right back in. So a rematch is warranted here. I can deal with a rematch. I don't see anything wrong with a rematch. I believe that a rematch is more dangerous for Manny than for Keith. That's just my opinion on it. So tell me what you guys think. Of course, you know, on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, it's you guys that decide the stance. What's next for Manny? Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Amir Khan, or the rematch with Thurman? So hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can know when I'm putting these competition videos up. And for the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.
Shit happens, niggas want me to talk about it. They love gossip, bitches want me to talk about it. It's all over the gram, so I'ma talk about it. You heard what happened? Niggas want me to talk about it.